Oh, that's
Grandmama.
so good. Grandmama.
It's me. Anastasia.
Yeah. You know, that's going to really confuse people. They've added that movie to
I know, Disney Plus.
Disney Plus, and now everybody's going to be like, see, she is a Disney princess.
She wasn't always.
That is incorrect.
Goodness.
Odette is not one either.
Which is...
That's a crying shame.
It is.
That girl
It
has got
really
hair
is.
for days.
For days.
I close my eyes and I am where you are. Sure as the dawn meets the sun.
Hey everyone, it's Abby, your Everyday Mermaid, and this is
Lauren,
my Mergal pal, and you're listening to the Everyday Mermaid podcast. We are sharing the ins and outs.
You mean fins and outs.
Ooh, of being a mermaid.
We bring you the latest news, interviews with celebrities, and of course,
A hashtag Jody moment for our girl Jody Benson, the voice of the Little Mermaid.
let's dive in to the Everyday Mermaid podcast.
All right, Lauren. Let's get this show on the road.
Cricket, get the bags.
Hey everybody, it's Abby, your Everyday Mermaid, and this is
Lauren.
my Mergal pal, and you're listening to the Everyday Mermaid podcast. Welcome everyone.
We were taking a trip down childhood memory lane.
Yeah, just a trip down memory lane.
Non-Disney memory lane, to be.
Yes, to be specific.
Yes.
Technical, rather.
Man, the Swan Princess had it going on.
I don't know why we haven't had some Disney version of this.
I mean, it had beautiful transformations. It had evil sorcery.
Funny
it had
characters.
death and
Death, for
and betrayal.
Yeah.
Boys being stupid.
So stupid.
How to offend women in 5 syllables or less. So good.
Oh gosh, yeah.
What else is there?
Oh my gosh.
Should write a book.
It's so good.
I just like that there is a character who's allowed to get away with talking to the Crown Prince that way.
Yep,
I
for sure.
appreciate that.
For sure. Solid writing.
That and a completely overbearing mother.
Yeah. Oh man.
Like, let's throw a ball. Like she invites every
Everyone.
eligible princess in the world.
Speaking of balls, have you watched the Brandy Cinderella yet?
Of course, I've watched the Brandy. I told you that the Brandy
Oh,
Cinderella
yeah.
was on Disney Plus.
Yes, and then I immediately turned it on.
Oh my gosh. I want to watch it again, but I have to kick boyfriend out of the house because I scream sing that song.
Well, Chelsea, so I had Miss Mermaid USA, our friend Chelsea from Miss Mermaid USA over at the house, snowed in for a week unexpectedly, and she had never seen it. And Ben, my husband, had never seen it.
Oh,
So
that hurt.
I was
hurt.
like,
that was really painful. And I
yeah.
appreciate that.
I was watching it and I'm like, these people have never seen this. I can't sing as loud as I want to right now. So maybe we just need to have a night where we sing.
That's so true, because I would really appreciate that.
yeah.
I mean, like, let's talk about this. There's a white man and a black woman that make an Asian baby.
I can't think of anything better.
It's beautiful. And Whitney Houston is
Oh
the
my
greatest
gosh.
fairy grandmother
She's so good.
that ever did fairy grandmothering.
Holy crap.
Bernadette Peters.
Oh
and
my
her
gosh.
gloriousness is the
So
evil
good.
stepmother. The stepsisters are the funniest thing on this whole
amazing.
planet.
So amazing.
It's such a good movie. And
So
then
good.
Brandy, of course, who
Of
is
course.
lovely.
Yes. Yes. We'll revisit all of this for our Everyday Disney podcast.
Yay!
So we'll just, stick
So
that,
good.
stick a pin in that.
On it.
Okay, so in the Mermaid Land, though,
Right.
however, well, let's get caught up, Lauren.
Okie dokie.
So we had a snowpocalypse.
right.
That happened. We
Yep.
did, you did not get in the snow with your mermaid tail, but a lot of Nashville mermaids did.
Y'all crazy. Like, I mean, so I posted in the Nashville Mermaid group.
Yeah.
Like, y'all out here getting your gorgeous pictures and your beautiful tails, looking pretty. I'm like, somebody please try and peel these flannel pajamas off me. I dare you to try. I will stab you in the eye with a fork. No, I got a whole week off of school.
Yeah.
Like, back away.
Yeah.
Not moving. I'm not moving. My butt was on the couch.
Yeah, it was cold. But I'm like, yeah, there were a lot of Nashville mermaids getting out there in the snow. We saw a lot of our Nashville Mermaid Pod friends, and then Chelsea and I forced Ben to just take all of our photos and video, and I made a whole YouTube video.
It was very pretty. Your hot water throw was
cool.
so fun.
I'm gonna just be straight. I did not know that it was hot water at first. So the first time I tried it, I was like, oh, these people are just putting snow in a can and throwing it up, and it's doing this. And so I know. So I saw it of course I see it on TikTok, and I'm like, oh, these people are throwing snow in the air.
That's the cutest thing you've ever
seen. And so
you packed, what'd you pack?
Yes! I packed snow in my little cup, and I was like, Ben, come shoot this in slow motion.
So you just slingshot a water bottle shaped snowball?
It was not, it did not work, friends. So then I did a little bit more research and noticed that all these videos of these people doing this had the hashtag boiled water challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So then I did the boiled water, and we did slow motion. It looked awesome. I did it 1,000 times.
So good.
So yeah.
So now you know.
Now you know, friends. They're not just throwing snow.
They're not throwing snow.
Oh,
I don't remember where I learned that, but I've known it for quite some time.
That's funny.
It's hot water.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Needs must. Bring your kettle.
Yes.
Outdoors.
Yes, yes.
It's great. I love it. I'm here for it.
Yeah. So, anywho, snow happened.
Yeah.
I would also like to update everyone on my car situation.
Yay!
Because if you haven't seen my Instagram story about it, just wanted to let y'all listeners know, took it to another dealership, told them the whole story, called them the other day, and I was like, hey, just wanted to see if y'all had a chance to look at my car. She was like, yeah, we're still waiting on a few parts. So with the snow and everything, it may take a little bit longer. And I was like, oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were fixing it. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, I can't pay you to fix this. And she said, oh no, it's covered under warranty. And I was like, I'm sorry, ma'am. I need you to say those words to me one more time. I think you cut out.
Actually, what you need her to do is get on her email and type it out.
Yeah. I need this in writing. But anyway, she's like, yeah, it's all covered under warranty. It was this and this and this, and we need to fix this. So, yeah, it was still going to be $4,800, but they're covering it under warranty. Wow. Yeah. So Abby is not as stressed as she once was.
And you still get to keep your Jeep.
I still get to keep my freaking car. So we'll be taking a very nice gift basket to these people.
Excellent.
And yes, it's a good day.
That's wonderful.
In Mermaid Land.
I love it. I got new windshield wipers.
Oh my gosh.
Just in time for the snowpocalypse.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you have to did you put them up,
Well, I am dating a New Englander.
Oh my gosh.
Who,
okay.
I would like to point out, loves to point out that he's a New Englander. And he doesn't understand why people here are so stupid. And I have to remind him, this doesn't happen hardly ever.
It doesn't. It does not snow in Nashville. The last time it snowed this much was probably 10 years ago, I think.
I think there was one apparently around 5 years ago. But I didn't live here for it. So it is not stick out of my memory. But I know that they had something. This was big because of the way that it happened, in that the first round of cold weather that came through.
Yeah, it was just straight ice.
Rained. Yeah. So it rained and got everything wet, and then it froze. So everything is underscored with a layer of black ice.
Yeah.
Which is the real dangerous part. And then it snowed and froze and snowed and froze. So you just had we had the freezing rain for a while, and then we had a day kind of in between, but it was 2 degrees outside.
Yeah.
So it just stayed frozen and hardened itself, and then the snow came in, and that was what, 4 or 5 inches?
Yeah, it was a lot for Nashville.
Which is huge for us.
Yeah.
And what people don't understand is that it's not financially like responsible for the city to prepare itself like with snow plows or like a lot of ice.
We don't have all that.
We don't get that very often. So if we've got like 20 snow plows just sitting around for years at a time, that's money that the city has spent on not other things, on like schools and roads and
other things.
So we don't have that.
Our infrastructure is not built for what happened last week.
Right.
Not as bad as Texas, though. Yeah. So
talk about an infrastructure not built for it.
Oh my gosh. Like y'all trying to go off independently on your own, and then whoopsie daisy.
Yeah. I mean, losing power during a blizzard is one thing. Paying $15,000 if you didn't lose it later.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah. And our friend Chelsea, who was here, so she was here for a shoot on the Saturday before all this happened. So we did an underwater shoot. It was lovely. And then the next day we're like, she was, just hanging out, doing whatever. And then it all happened and she was supposed to go to Texas.
No.
It's like, no, honey.
You're not going now.
You can't go anywhere anyway because the hill up here, like, you couldn't, nobody could get up it. So Chelsea just got to stay with us and make snow mermaid content with us.
Terrible.
Yes.
Must have been awful.
Yes.
So yeah, that happened.
Well, what have the Merlings had to say? What have the Merlings had to say?
They were all very happy with the snow.
Yeah, I bet.
They haven't said, well, it's been kind of crazy the past few days. So like, I haven't been able to pay as much attention. They've said things and I just haven't had necessarily like a place to write it down, or I didn't have my phone on me or whatever. Sure. We had a couple this week that were pretty decent. 4-year-old. Did you know that giraffes can giddy up like horses? That was solid. That was good. I liked that one. That was cute.
That's a good one.
Did you know that giraffes can giddy up?
Giddy up like horses. And
then I said, sometimes we all forget our manners. And a 5-year-old said, I forget my manners a lot. And then another one was listening and she also said, yeah, especially at the dinner table.
Oh my gosh. Goodness.
So yeah, we're still learning. That's what I tell my friends.
That's right.
We're all still learning. It's okay. Sometimes we have to be reminded. Sometimes we have to be reminded more than once, don't we?
Even as adults.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, Lauren, what's been going on in the mermaid world?
I don't know. You're more part of it than I am.
Yeah. A lot has been going on. I'm trying not to be like, we don't need to be gossip. What's a good G word name? Like, like it's like Negative Nancy, but gossip guppies.
Gossip guppies. Well, guppies isn't that what they say? Don't be such a guppy, like fearful.
Yeah.
Fearful fish. We need somebody who's like, we'll think of it.
We'll think of that. Yeah. I'm not sure where to go with that, but
gossip groupers.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's good. I like that.
Grouper gossips.
Yeah. But I have noticed some things going on in the community. But on a positive note, I feel like people are getting vaccinated and stuff, and like things are happening to where like MerMagicCon might actually happen.
Hey, Abby.
What?
Are you vaccinated?
Yes. Well, halfway. And
well, yeah.
And you're halfway.
I'm halfway too.
We're halfway vaccinated mermaids.
Which means that by the time May rolls around, we will be fully vaccinated mermaids.
We will. We'll be fully vaccinated in like 3 weeks.
I'm so excited.
So pumped about this life.
It took, a well-oiled machine. Well-oiled. Oh, should I tell the story my mom just told us?
Yes.
So Abby and my mom got vaccinated on the same day at the same location because there's only like really 2 places in Nashville that are doing it.
Yeah. And the reason being is because we're all teachers or in the education.
Yeah, we're on the
system.
tier that you get vaccinated. Like it's our turn.
Yes.
So so my mom got hers today, and I had talked to her. My mom and I work in the same building, and so so I went to go visit her, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm staying until 5:00 today because I'll go get my vaccine right after." I was like, "Oh great, Abby's getting her vaccine today too, but she's getting it earlier." But she didn't know the exact time. So my mom just called me like half an hour ago, and she was like, "Are you at Abby's?" Yes. Put me on speaker. So I did, and she said, so the weirdest thing just happened. I went to go get my vaccine and I had to fill out some paperwork, and I'm standing there, filling out this form, and I look up and there's this tall, lanky, blonde girl. And from the back, I'm thinking, oh, that must be Abby. That has to be Abby. And so she says, so I just did that thing where I just kind of stood there and went, Abby.
As one does.
As one does. And she turned around, and my mom is kind of looking at her, and she's like, are you Abby? Yes. Are you a mermaid? And the girl goes, oh, that's funny. And mom goes, no, I'm asking you seriously.
No, really.
No, but really.
Are you a mermaid?
Are you a mermaid? Because my mom's met you, but it's brief.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a hot second.
Yeah. And I don't know that I would recognize her in public.
Probably not. And so she's seen us, like she'll watch on occasion. Shockingly, she's very used to my personality, so she doesn't seem to see it on YouTube as well.
Right.
And she was like, I mean, she turned around and I didn't immediately recognize her, so I thought, that's probably not her. But the mermaid question must be asked.
Right. That'll narrow it down.
Yes. It was not Abby.
It wasn't me.
It was her.
I had already been vaccinated.
But she's so funny. Are you a mermaid?
Well,
That's funny. No, really. But that's a serious question.
Yeah. Which I feel like, so Megan, Miss Phelan, one of our Nashville Mermaid Pod members / I've just deemed her the recruiter. She actually kind of does that.
Yes, she does.
So randomly she'll meet people that it doesn't matter what it is. If it's a mermaid tattoo, a mermaid sticker on their car, anything mermaid.
Just a mermaid aura surrounding them.
She's like, are you a mermaid?
Because if you aren't, you need to be one.
Yes. And it has happened multiple times to where they've joined the pod and now they're obsessed with mermaids and have a bunch of tails because of that. So never be afraid to just go out there and ask, are you a mermaid?
Did you see the comments on the post today? One of the newer MERS to the group, she was like, it's not mermaid content, but the last thing that you ate is what you have to name this little puppy.
Oh my gosh,
it's like the little pug with his little tum-tum
Mine was
out.
pretzel bagel.
That was nice. Mine was tortellini.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, right? I was like, that's pretty adorable.
That's really cute.
I'm totally here for a pug named Tortellini.
Yes.
Come on, Tort.
Oh my gosh. That's so cute.
The original poster, whose of course name is escaping me right now because I'm a terrible human being, which is why I'm a mermaid. She was so sweet. She was like, oh my God, Lauren. So this meme aside, I watch you on YouTube all the time.
Oh
and
my
I just
gosh.
really like your personality, and I can't wait to actually swim with you.
Ah!
And I was like, so I did which of course what I have to do in times like that. I use one of my favorite GIFs, ever, which is Goofy from a Goofy movie when he walks in on the opera singer and she's in her towel and her hat and she screams at him and he twirls his ears and pulls his face down because he's super embarrassed.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite GIFs in the whole wide world because it is so versatile.
Yes, it is.
And hardly anybody ever uses it, but it completely gets your point across. So that was what I responded back, stop it. And she was so sweet.
That's so cute.
It was really adorable.
It is nice to know that
Jada.
Oh my gosh. So fun.
Yeah, that's what she said. And she was like, and I'm like,
That is a good. That's a GIF. Is it GIF or GIF?
I think it's supposed to be GIF, but I don't
Okay.
like it.
Okay. Well.
So I'm gonna keep saying GIF.
Okay. Fine. Well, Jada, shallow from the Everyday Mermaid podcast.
Yeah. Thanks.
Glad you're in our pod.
We'll be happy to swim with you too.
Yeah.
We can finally do it.
For
Get your
sure.
vaccinations when you can.
I know. Please do that. Well, so there is a new Pixar film coming out.
Luca.
Yes, and I'm super pumped about it.
Mhm.
Have you watched the trailer?
No.
Why not?
I forgot.
Okay. That's
But I
fine.
did watch the trailer for Raya,
Which
and
also looks
The Last Dragon.
good, but it's not necessarily mermaid related.
I'm gonna wait until I see the movie to decide if I'm excited about it or not.
About Luca?
No, Raya.
Raya.
I
Yeah.
haven't watched the trailer for Luca. I have no opinion on Luca. All I know
Okay.
is little a cutie little boy. Although it is set in Italy, which is totally up my alley.
I'm so excited about that.
Mm,
Yeah.
the Mediterranean.
Y-
Yeah. So Raya looks a little DreamWorksy to me.
I know it does.
It's got like a little bit of like that
Mm-hmm.
humor vibe to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
We'll find out soon enough.
Yes. Oh, yes. By the way, we 100% will be purchasing that early access on Disney Plus because
We always do.
when one cannot help
oneself. This is what we live for. To help unfortunate merfolk
like yourselves. So yes, Luca, the poster looks adorable. If you would like to explain the trailer, by all means.
Well, I mean, the trailer, it didn't give you much information other than
Because it's a teaser, yes.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it was a trailer, but yeah, it is set in Italy. There's two little boys. And yes, it looks like both of them were sea monsters.
Ooh.
But so like there's one scene where he like accidentally splashes water on him and he like halfway turns into a little sea monster thing and he like dries him off and then he's back into a human form really fast because his dad or somebody is at the table. I don't know.
Oh,
It's
that's
pretty
funny.
good. It's pretty good.
I'm
So
excited. Is it Pixar?
yes.
Okay.
So
Dang.
I know.
They've been using this quarantine to their full advantage.
I know. I'm really excited about that. Also,
I may have to go see that like in an actual theater.
I mean, are they doing that?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, we should do that then.
Yeah. We'll be fully vaccinated by then.
Yeah.
and
And if we go see it at I know Ben and I, like a long time ago when all this was happening, we went to the IMAX and like it was like 6 people in there.
I'm not going to go to the IMAX with you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It gives me a headache
Oh.
and motion sickness.
Okay. Well, we don't have to do that.
Thanks.
Okay.
But we go to the one out in Bellevue. It's brand new. It's got the reclining seats.
Oh, I love that one. It's really
Right.
nice.
It's super nice.
Really nice. I
Brand
went to
new.
that one to see The Little Mermaid when they were showing it with
That's right.
Sabrina, Mermaid
Yes,
Sabrina Rose.
That's right. That's right.
That was really fun.
That was almost a disaster date for boyfriend and I. Early on.
What?
Early days. We saw Solo, that Han Solo origin story.
Yeah.
I hate that movie.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
It was so bad.
Oh.
I mean, it just kept going. Like I'm sitting here going, "Oh, finally, the credits." No. Oh, there's more.
Oh no.
And then it like kept going for like another 45 minutes. I thought that movie was over, and there was like another 45 minutes to it.
Oh no.
It didn't stop.
Oh gosh.
And in true sister fashion, my sister really likes that one. I'm like, great.
Interesting.
Anywho,
I never saw that one.
disaster date, and we talked about it later in the parking lot.
What, did he like it?
No, it was really funny because we were both trying to like sidestep because we're talking like
early
second or
on.
third date,
Okay.
and we're both trying to sidestep the fact that we hate that we just spent that much of our life
Yeah. Okay.
in that movie theater watching that movie.
Sure.
And so we're like, yeah, I don't know if I really got that part. Like, I didn't, why was that funny? Yeah, but I mean, sure. He was okay. And then eventually finally came out too. Oh my gosh. That was so not worth either of our time.
Okay.
We could have been doing so many fun things.
Yeah.
So now it's just like something we laugh about.
Okay.
This solo movie was
absolutely terrible.
It was terrible.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, in other mermaid related news.
Right.
I may okay. So the family I nanny for, they're very much like, we need balance, Abby. Balance. Like, yes, Disney is fine, but like not all the time. Like, they're not into like the princesses, and like they're all about like female empowerment. Like,
I wonder what that's like.
I
wouldn't
know. It's so hard. So, but I felt like,
Do they need to see my PowerPoint on why the princesses are like actually pretty excellent role models? Because I can make that. That's my TED Talk.
possibly we may need to whip that out.
Yay.
But anywho, so I'm like, sure, y'all are the parents, whatever. So, but anyway, so we're having trouble, in bath time. I brought the mermaid doll to bath time to help her kind of ease into it a little bit. We're washing the mermaid's hair. We're washing baby's hair,
Oh, she doesn't like to get her head wet.
She doesn't like to get her head wet.
Right.
She has a hard time. So I brought a mermaid doll in, to help her with that, because I just had one, and he's white and she is beautiful, from South Africa. So their child is like this most beautiful, dark skin, curly hair, like gorgeous, yummy baby. But so she's darker skin. So I brought our darker skinned mermaid doll that we had here. I just brought it and gave it to her to have in the tub, so we can really practice swimming and things in the tub. Well, she really liked that mermaid doll, and so well, I have a lot of mermaid things, and so I kind of just like, I've kept bringing things, and so the other day her mom texted me and was like, she keeps saying mermaid. Like, more mermaid is what she keeps saying. I'm like, yeah, I may have played the Little Mermaid soundtrack a couple times when she asked for mermaid, and it's just under the sea.
But it's like, there's all kinds of balance there. There's half fish and half person.
Yeah, like
balance.
So much balance.
Instead of all person and zero fish, you have half and half. Right in the middle.
Fine, right?
It's right there.
So anyway, I apologized, but also was like, it's fine, right? And then I may have brought another mermaid puzzle. I just have these things here, and she's, it's a big puzzle for the, and so anyway, I just keep bringing these things, and she keeps asking for mermaid things. And so I got a picture yesterday.
Oh no.
Mom came home with a mermaid doll from Target or whatever. She had gone to the store, and that's what she wanted.
Yes,
a mermaid doll. And it was beautiful. I'm glad that they have, like dolls that look like these children.
Yes,
because for a long time that was not the case. Yeah. And I am very like I try to be that way.
Because
books
inclusion
and
matters.
Everything. Yeah, books and everything. And so she was like, "Well, this is our life now." I'm like, "You're welcome.
What can I say except you're welcome."
So I may have converted this family.
A tiny human.
Yeah. Yes, into a mermaid. So it's not my fault. Kind of. It's all my fault.
It's entirely your fault. To be fair, I have showed your picture to my class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool stuff, right?
Yes. They get very excited. They're like, "Will you show us the Mermaid Abby again?" Not that picture. You showed that picture already. Like, great.
Yeah. Well, and so now that I'm teaching swimming lessons, I have all my mermaid masks, because that's all the masks Why would I have another mask? And they're all mermaid. And so like some of the moms are like, oh, she's a mermaid. And I'm like, y'all have no idea. So
I use it as like a motivator for my kids that are in swim lessons.
Yeah.
You're like, that one kid that was like,
oh,
what's your
yeah.
favorite part of swim lessons? The end.
The end when it's over.
And I laugh so hard. But, she's like, ugh, I don't want to. And I'm like, well, mermaids are really good swimmers.
Yep.
And you can't be a mermaid unless you take your swim lessons.
It's true.
See, like you literally can't. Mermaids have to be able to swim if you want to be a mermaid.
Yep.
You gotta swim.
Yep. That's just the way it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. Yeah, every now and then I'll pull the mermaid stuff out. But yeah. Yep. So it's just like one of those things. Like you can't just live life and like pretend that these mermaid things don't exist. Like it's gonna come up in conversation.
You can if this is not your world.
Right.
There are plenty of people that go their entire lives without thinking about mermaids at all. They just don't happen to be us.
Those people sound dull.
I shan't get to know you.
No.
What would we talk about?
Absolutely nothing. Oh, gosh.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Let's see. What else is going on?
Well, we haven't talked about Jody yet.
Oh,
What's Jody
my
up to?
gosh.
She had a story the other day that had... Oh, she gave somebody a signed poster.
Wait.
Oh. I forgot. How do I forget? I don't understand. Oh, it's been a very long day.
You forgot our Jody moment music.
I know.
Yeah. You know why she did the signed poster, right?
No. Oh, is that for that thing we can't afford to do?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you can literally pay to send Jody stuff to sign, and she'll sign it and send it back to you. What if we just like did that one day? Like whenever we have money, we could just do that, and it'd be like,
can it be like a picture
of us
from like the 30th anniversary?
Yeah.
All the stuff. Sign this, please. Since you won't talk to it. The least we can do is have it on the wall.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Mermagican can't afford her yet, can they?
Well, the issue is that no one can figure out how to book her. Like her getting a hold of her manager, like nobody can figure it out. They've tried. Can't figure it out.
Gotta talk to the right people.
Yeah. I don't know who her people are, but we want to be where your people are. Ah, that's a good one right there.
That was good. That was solid. It's choice.
Oh,
Choice
gosh,
words.
That was a good one. Yeah. Okay. Last thing before we go, as we're like getting caught up on all the mermaid things. Have you seen Crescent Creeper's new mermaid workout line situation?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I was on her Instagram the other day looking for Party Shark.
Man, Party Shark is quality. We should bring Party Shark up
we
here.
Really should bring Party
on
Shark.
our mermaid
She didn't
wall.
have Party Shark, so I don't know if she's not making him right now or she's saving him for like makers markets.
Yeah, probably. She's probably saving him because she does have a market like in March, like Fins Crossed,
Okay.
if it'll happen. But she's supposed to have one of those.
I need a Party Shark.
Yeah, you do. You need a Party
I just
Shark.
need him for my classroom.
Oh my gosh, that is so
He's
fun.
like, hey, Party Shark's watching.
That's so right. You need one. You need one.
Classic line.
Oh my gosh. Well, any hoozle. Crescent Creepers. It's Miss Luna Marie's Etsy shop. Her and her husband design all of this like art and stuff, and they have
So
a
much
new.
fun.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's so great. But they have a mermaid legging and sports bra situation. I just did a try on. She sent it to me to like try it on and see the fit and stuff, and it's quality stuff, friends.
Good.
It's quality
Good,
stuff.
good, good.
So you'll need to check that out. And our friend Tracy Hines with Adorkable Apparel just came out with a new mermaid shell top. It's tie-dye with the seashell like outline situation. girl, if we weren't like on the Dave Ramsey budget situation right now, I'd be getting that for me and everyone else in the world because it's so cute.
Well, I'll get it for me, and then you sport Luna Marie's.
Okay.
We'll
Okay, great. We can just tag team it.
Yeah.
Love that.
Down.
Love that. Love that journey for us.
I'm gonna be her for Halloween.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Okay.
excited.
Wait, who's boyfriend gonna be?
Moira.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine the wigs? Oh my gosh.
That's his favorite. Moira's his favorite.
She's my favorite too.
That's all she should be.
She's so good.
Like every time she'd like enter the scene for the first time, he just howled.
Yes.
Like absolute. Oh my God. David.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Okay.
So good.
Mm.
You got that down. You got it down.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I didn't know that I was partially that person until I watched Schitt's Creek. I was like, oh, like so much of my personality is that character.
Yeah. I think we can all relate a little bit.
It's really nice. And then, so that just made like imitating her that much easier. Okay. Steven! So.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
All right. I just need to memorize her dance.
Yeah.
Her
Alexis.
A little bit. What is it? A little bit Alexis. Something.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, we can work on that.
It makes me want to rewatch it again. Like we just finished it.
Yeah, we're rewatching it too.
Nice.
Love that. Well, so we are about to record some Mermaid After Midnight episodes, friends. So if you are just joining us and you're like, what's Mermaid After Midnight? It is only for our patrons at patreon.com/everydaymermaid.
I curse.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
It's just something that we like to share with a select audience. Yes. And if you want to join the Patreon situation, just go to patreon.com/everydaymermaid. Otherwise, you can just hang out and listen to our free episodes right here, wherever you're listening or watching on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You can also follow us at Everyday Mermaid Podcast on Instagram. And Lauren is mermaid_after_midnight. Hence our Mermaid After Midnight show. And I'm Mermaid Vlogs. And you... Oh, it was almost there. I was like...
You were so close.
I was so close. And we... All right. So thanks for watching and listening, everybody. And we will...
See you on the flip side.
Bye, Mermaid. Bye.